There we go.
It's another beautiful day. The Holy Smokes podcast. This is episode 17. This is the 17th time you clicked on one of our videos, and I appreciate you. I lied. This isn't the 17th time. But if that's the truth, I appreciate you even more. Thank you for joining us here at the Holy Smokes podcast. Me, myself, Guillermo. We got Godly Faded, Damian, looking like Morpheus in here, Malachi, Mr. Flu Game, and then we got TAITHEGAWD. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes,
We out
sir.
here. How y'all feeling, man? What's going on? What's up with the silence?
I'm cool,
Good.
man. You know, I'm
Yeah,
chilling,
man.
man. You know, I'm prepared for the pie. I ain't gonna lie. Typical Holy Smokes tradition. Little fried. You know what I mean?
Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Holy.
But we here, baby. We here. Ready to
I'm
pie,
saying.
man. What's the word?
What's the
We
word?
love the birds.
Right. I don't know if we love the birds. That's not a good statement.
No, they say birds are actually fake.
Love the birds.
I actually fuck with birds. I'm not gonna lie.
Have y'all
What are you
heard that
talking
conspiracy that birds
Pigeons.
aren't real?
Birds aren't real. I've heard about that joint.
What?
Yeah,
I've heard
pigeons
that.
are real. Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
They're cameras.
They say
just
they're actually
cameras.
cameras. Man. They're just flying in the sky.
Not all birds. Pigeons, though. Pigeons
Dumbass.
specific.
I heard
people,
it was
bro.
all birds, bro. Is it
Nah,
pigeons?
I believe the
Niggas
eagle
don't-
That
Pigeons
sounds like the
real.
dumbest shit I
Ain't
ever
no
heard.
pigeons in Memphis, bro.
Yeah,
There's
over
pigeons
here,
out here.
though.
I didn't see pigeons until I moved to Texas. There's hella pigeons out here, bro. There's actually no pigeons in Memphis. That's so
There's no
weird, bro.
pigeons, bro.
Y'all got no
Sound like
pigeons down there? That's so
TikTok
weird.
trend. Birds aren't real. What is it?
Yeah, they say they just cameras, bro, recording society.
I mean, let's
People
be
love
honest,
to
right?
Think about stupid shit.
Can I be honest? No, let's be honest, right? Because I live in New York, so like for me, there's pigeons every fucking way. Now, Malachi, you know where you live at? There's pigeons. When's the last time you seen a baby pigeon, bro?
I've never seen a baby pigeon, bro.
That's you know what I mean? That's
I've
what
never
they
seen a
say.
baby pigeon.
They say you never see pigeons like fornicate. You never see them when they lay their eggs or whatever. You
They be in the
never
mist.
see them.
They be in
You
the
know.
trees, dog.
Yeah,
You know
that's what
there.
you assume, right?
That don't
They up
mean that I
there,
can't
you know.
see them.
You seen them in TVs. You probably seen them in movies, and you know what it should look like. But you ain't never climbed up the tree to actually see what the
Okay.
fuck going on. So
Do you
And
walk
they-
in somebody's crib to ask if they fucking?
right.
wow.
That's a wild
Yeah.
analogy, but
Yeah, man.
I see the vision. You know
I
what
see
mean?
what you was. I see you. I see what
God
you're doing
damn.
there.
Yeah, but I just wanted to.
They say
bring that to
dinosaurs is
attention.
really big ass birds too.
Yeah, they're
That makes
chickens.
sense to
I mean,
me.
there were some big ass birds
Yeah,
that
for
were
sure.
dinosaurs.
Chickens.
And so
Yeah, they saying like the T-Rex, all that shit. All of it had feathers. It wasn't no reptile.
bro, if I saw like a pterodactyl in person, bro, I'd be terrified.
They said that's why their bones was preserved for
Imagine
so
seeing
long.
any dinosaur, bro, in person, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what
Wow.
the fuck can you do? Ain't no reason.
Now-
Like you can't have a dinosaur as a pet. You can't reason with it. You can't you know what I mean? Like
Can't
it just
tame that hoe.
But
You can't
like,
tame that joint. It's just
if it's a big ass bird, I'm less scared, fool. It's like a big ass piece of chicken.
I'd be
fool.
more
Those are
scared.
the more
Like-
scared because they hunters, food. Like they're
Big
predators.
ass piece of
They-
chicken, fool. I'm not scared of that hoe.
Bruh,
Nigga, you
that
a
hoe-
big ass piece of meat. It's gonna, bruh, this bird like 200 pounds, fool. It's gonna swoop down, pick you up by your torso, bruh,
With-
and
with-
fly
I'm
you
just-
across the skies at like
Look, fool.
100 miles an hour.
I'm black.
bruh.
I'm not scared of
Like,
chicken,
what?
bro. I will never be
Oh,
scared of
man.
chicken, fool.
This nigga
I'm
here.
black.
Hey,
fool.
man,
I'll
you
never
know-
be
you
scared
know
of
what that-
birds.
You know what
Never
that
be scared of
analogy
chicken.
sounded like?
That's
You ever
nuts.
seen on Twitter or like Instagram or whatever where it'd be like a post like apocalyptic like meteors crashing into the fucking earth and it'd be like, what you doing if this happened? I'm dying. What the
Oh,
fuck
wow.
you mean? I'm dead.
I'm
like,
done.
like
Yeah,
so if a
bruh,
pterodactyl.
Bro, look at the pterodactyl's teeth, nigga. If that hoe
Bruh,
comes,
there's nothing you can do. At least with a T-Rex, bruh, like you gonna die right there on the spot, probably. The motherfucker, bruh. If a pterodactyl pick me up,
Yeah.
fool, and flies me through the sky high speeds into its nest,
and then it's
bruh.
gonna take you to the
And
nest
then-
too.
It's a wrap. I pray to God its claws go through me right then, fool. Because if it don't and I'm still alive,
You bite your tongue.
And then you gotta watch that hoe feed you to the babies, bro. It's
Into the
gonna,
babies.
Bruh,
It's
I
gonna
always
chew
said
you
if
up.
I was in a tough spot, bruh, and I really had to like go like that, just bite my tongue off, I'd be straight. I don't know if I have the heart to do it, bruh.
I don't.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's hard. I know, but it's harder than you would actually think to do.
I mean, it's either that or get eaten alive.
I know, but I'm just saying it's harder than what you think.
What you think it
would
actually
be.
is.
How much force does it take to bite your tongue off? It must be
A
really
lot.
fucking
Bruh,
hard.
And imagine that
Yeah.
you don't do it right the first time, bro. Like, you know, you do it, but you
And
kind
now
of
it
push out
hurts
at the
more.
end, and now that shit hurt like a bitch. You know what I mean? And now you really gotta bite the, bro. It's harder than you think it would
And
be.
and the psychological behind it, your brain
That's what I'm
telling you not
saying.
to.
Your mental
it's
would,
bad.
like, your brain would be telling you, don't do this.
Right,
Yeah,
because
ain't
most
no
of the time
hiding then, bro.
when you bite your tongue, it's
Yeah.
hard as
That shit
fuck.
hurts.
Most of the time,
Baby gonna
it's
go
on
straight to
accident though.
eyeball.
It's on accident, and you think you're supposed to be biting into some meat or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, look, I had to
And-
pause, bro. I'm sorry.
But
most
it's
of the
your
time-
meat.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Oh, okay, all right.
You got chill, nigga. All right, bro.
All right.
It is it's your flesh. Flesh, is that a better word? All right, see, look. Y'all need
Niggas just making jokes, bro.
That silence was loud, bro.
All right, bro, all right, whatever.
That silence was loud.
I'm just saying it's harder to bite your own tongue off than you think.
That's a
about
fact.
it.
And pterodactyls are terrifying.
Yeah.
Case closed, bro. Look at go Damien. I don't think you remember what a pterodactyl looked like, bro. You gotta go to Google
I'm
Images.
saying,
and
no,
look
I'm
up
saying,
pterodactyl,
I'm saying only if it's a big ass chicken, like they were saying though. Like if like all the dinosaurs we ever known just had feathers instead of scales, bro, I'm like 50% less scared of them hoes.
bro. I'm
I
not gonna
swear to
lie.
God.
The chickens low key be bold as hell too, bro. Like them niggas will definitely peck
I'm
your ass.
I'm not afraid of no. I'm not afraid of no ostrich, no flamingo. It's just a big
Ooh,
ass
you're
bird.
not scared of
You're not scared of an
fool?
ostrich?
No, I
Oh,
don't think I'm scared
Nah,
of
you're
it.
bugging. You're
Like
bugging.
I'm obviously gonna be aware of
Bro,
like that
ostrich
shit
stand
fuck
at
me up.
6 foot plus.
Yeah,
It's
I
fast
know.
as hell,
It's
aggressive
just
as a
because it's a bird. Like I'm just not scared of birds.
Bro,
bro.
have you ever been to one of them drive-through like gents where you drive through, you have a little bucket and you feed
Yes.
bro. The ostrich be mad
Yeah.
aggressive, like biting into
Yeah.
the bucket, bro.
Peck your ass like mad
Like,
hard. Bro.
and
them
they
niggas-
fast, fool.
Them
And they
niggas strong
fast.
as hell.
Aren't they the fastest bird on land?
I think
Yes.
so.
Like
Yeah,
on land,
they
they're
are.
the fastest bird. They be booking it, bro.
They be fast as fuck, bro. Them niggas will chase your ass down and peck your ass to death, nigga.
Like no bird.
Imagine like that's how you go, bro, at your funeral.
Like,
Like
put that
niggas
junk-
like
put
This
that junk
ugly
in
ass
the
You know what I'm
bird. This
saying?
ugly fucking bird.
this fucking
I eat
bird,
them hoes.
man. Tracked
That-
my uncle down and you know this shit
Yo.
crazy.
His ass.
I ain't gonna-
That reminds me when the elephant spun the block on that person's funeral, bro. That shit was crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Bro,
don't think I seen
the elephant stomped the chick out and then showed back up at the funeral, bro, for the cause mayhem. I'm
That
like,
is
man, that
dumb.
shit
That's
crazy,
crazy.
nigga.
Yeah,
Elephant smart as hell, bro.
they remember everything.
Oh God, the
do.
elephant,
They do.
y'all nigga actually mourning this person that sold my babies to the poacher. I'm
Yeah.
gonna come fuck this hoe up,
Stomp
nigga.
this hoe out.
I'm gonna stomp her out part 2 in the casket. I'm like, damn, the elephant low key like a Chirac goon in this hoe, bro. It's over for it.
Elephant savage.
Oh man, I
Hey,
like how
man.
none of this stuff is on the pot.
Hell no, bro.
Top
Hey,
list.
it has to happen, man. It
Hey,
has
That's
to
what I want to
happen.
get into.
Man,
Hey,
what
I
to
could
do,
I
what
could
to
throw
do.
out another thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's go
Hey, yo.
ahead, bro. We shooting from
So
half
can we
court
talk
today.
about the
Oh, what
music?
you
We
mean,
talk about
hey,
some
yo?
music first.
Hold
Talk
on,
about the music, bro.
Guillermo had something he wanted to get off his chest. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, it was kind of just some stupid fluff. Some fluff.
Nah, okay,
Some
okay.
in betweens.
Maybe you
Nah.
can, squeeze it in later.
Later.
Pause.
Hey,
Wow.
my
Hey, this nigga
God.
tired, yo. This nigga been on one today, bro.
Do y'all hear him, bro?
This nigga been on one
Yo,
today.
That's wild.
He
That's
said maybe we can
wild.
squeeze it in later.
That's
Trying to
wild.
squeeze in, bro.
That's wild. We're gonna get demonetized. That's wild.
What you trying to squeeze in, bro?
I think it's man.
lemon-
You know what? For that, you got to intro the. Go ahead.
All right,
You know
man.
what?
Let's get into some news. First topic. Let's get into this YNW.
You
Yeah, you
always-
want to take this week off, bro? You wanna take this week
YNW
off?
Melly trial, man. What the fuck's going on at Melly's trial? Look like bro finna make a comeback. As many of y'all know, he's on trial for allegedly murdering 2 of his best friends.
Mhm.
He's been in jail for I think 4 years, maybe or
That's really
close to
been-
that.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And now it's time for his trial. And it's looking good for him, bro. Like the prosecution essentially has no evidence, no real hard evidence that can really tie him to this crime. Everything's been circumstantial. Everything has been either like social media comments or something. Like they're actually taking like you know how trolls be in comment section like I did this, I did that. Niggas is actually trying to use that against Melly into, you know, in trial, which is obviously not gonna work. His music, popular song like "Murder on My Mind," where many think he references the deaths of his friends and that whole coded situation, cannot be used against him in court. So I'm sure that's doing wonders for his case. You know, people on the jury that might not be associated with that song, you know, can't use that art against them, which has been a big thing in rap, you know, using lyrics against people in court. So, yeah, and you know, it's looking good. I think Melly's team called for a mistrial. And I think the judge is now sort of kind of reviewing everything to see if that's like a valid, you know, way to go. So, yeah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good.
They claim they're fighting a mistrial because Melly's defense accused the prosecution of going against the court ruling and they were reading out of court statements that weren't supposed to be read to the jury with I believe his girlfriend.
Damn.
So yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, the judge kind of looked like he was fed up, bro. Like he looked like he was willing to give him the mistrial, bro. Like, but they gonna talk about it on Tuesday. He's like, talk it over with your client, see how you feel. I'm not gonna lie, if I hear that, it's like, nigga, of course we taking the mistrial. What you mean, Judge? Like that's a no-brainer. Fuck you mean?
Real quick, what's he like? What's he looking at? Like life, death penalty?
Death
I think it's
penalty.
death penalty.
Death penalty. Yeah, they're trying to give him the death penalty.
Yep.
If he gets a mistrial, if this case gets dismissed off a mistrial, he gonna be
That's a
one
dub.
of the. He's a goat. He's one of the goats, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. R.I.P. to the victims and everything, but damn,
for
bro.
For sure. We might never know how. Like,
But see,
we might never know.
Let's talk about that, bro. Because that's the crazy thing is there's like literally there's no motive, right? Like this is literally two of his best friends. There's no motive. There wasn't any argument.
That we know of.
That we know of, like, but see, that's the thing. The police, they're going through phone logs. They're trying to find anything, like, to put any type of motive.
Well,
and they can't find it.
Melly's original statement, I think, like what happened was like it was a drive-by.
It was a drive-by.
In the car, drive-by, and like you know that's how it happened, and niggas ain't know what happened, you know, after that. So,
but even if you look at that drive-by, right, it's like so the bullet casings were inside the car. That's already like, it's hard for me to say that you was in a drive-by and they shot and the bullet casings flew out their car into your car as they were doing the drive-by. Right. There's no skid marks on the street. Normally niggas peel off real quick. No bullet casings on the street. Also, what was it? Oh, so Melly and the two people who survived, the driver and Melly, are on the driver and the rear passenger side. It's like, so, and both of the niggas died on the right side. So it's like, bro, you telling me niggas pulled up on a drive-by, both y'all niggas ducked, and then y'all didn't get scathed or shot at all, but the two niggas on the opposite side both died.
But wasn't
I'm not gonna lie.
Wasn't the bullet hole through the back of the headrest?
And then like he was on the driver's side, so like he has a clear shot to both of them. Like,
and then the trajectory of the bullets, just, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want to put it on Melly and say that he did it because obviously he's still under trial, but it's hard for me to believe that was a drive-by. Like, it's honestly, it's really just, I guess God is on his side, bro, because
that motive is a big one though. Because like
motive is,
it's like, bro, like why would he have any reason to kill his two best friends? So like, nobody knows, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it's low key. I feel like it's.
They say he got two personalities.
Ooh, sorry. Edit that Jen out in post.
But yeah, man, it's looking good for Melly, man. We'll see how it shake out, bro. One thing that I really don't like about, you know, Well, maybe just sort of observation about the legal system. It's how like he can be locked up for 4 years. 4 years of his life has been taken from him, right? Sitting in like a dirty jail cell, especially through the COVID era, where like I think he was making complaints. He was getting beat up in jail. Like niggas was like he was sick in jail. Like
Yeah.
no, all sorts of conditions for him were not well at all. And
Mm-hmm.
for this to be the outcome, for like the people trying to give him the death penalty, for them to have this weak of a case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You lose that much time just to sort of like sit through like this kind of shit show that they're trying to, put on. It's kind of just like a, kind of a sad observation of our legal system or justice system
Yeah.
that, that shit can even happen, bro. Like, you know what I
It is.
mean?
It is crazy,
Like,
bro. That is. It's
it took
crazy that.
4 years
And
for
then also,
this,
and then the prosecutor didn't have like. It's like the prosecution. You think with 4 years, right? That niggas don't even know what type of gun was used. Like, it's like, bro, like they case is looking super weak, bro. Like you can't prove without a doubt that this man did this crime. Cause I'm low key like off the evidence. It's like I don't believe it was a drive by, but they also can't really prove that he did it. Cause even if I was in, obviously I wouldn't be a good candidate to be a juror. But even if I was in the jury, even knowing everything I know and the bias that I do have, I can't reasonably, without a doubt, say that this nigga did it, bro. Like, because it's just not enough evidence. Like, for all I know, maybe a nigga did, like, come in the car, push Melly out the car, do a drive-by, put this nigga back in the car, and then, like, carried on about the day. I don't know. But,
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
Just the possibility of that could have happened, and you could put a man in jail for no reason, or put a nigga on death row for no reason.
Justice system is so stupid, bro. Like
It is.
I mean, it is,
It
but like
looks
you do
pretty
have to
evident
prove
that it's him.
beyond a reasonable doubt, and I mean, it just I don't know. That's fair.
You
it's
know what this?
fair, but does it take 4 years to do that?
No.
You know
The
what I'm
justice
saying?
system
Like,
just moves super slow, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You-
especially if
yeah.
you don't have, enough to get that reasonable doubt. It's just like, come on, dog.
You know what's you know
Like, you're gonna
this
have to
shit.
give me some type of compensation for that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah.
I'm innocent and you can't even prove that I'm not guilty, you know what I'm saying, on any level, like, it's just like, bro, you just fucking arrested me for nothing, bro. I've spent
Yeah.
4 years doing not shit because you
No,
thought I did some shit and couldn't
This
prove
Yeah.
it.
this
So
shit
it's
made me
just-
feel like when you do math in school and they be like, show your work. How?
right.
Where you fuck you want me to show you? Like,
Yeah, teacher used to be killing me, bro. In high school, I used to like maybe copy someone work in math or some shit, get the answer, get my shit back. I lose like whatever,
Couple
however
points.
many points that thing was. I
For not
lose
showing
some
your work.
points for not showing my work. I'd be like, fuck. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I hated that shit, bro.
that shit was crazy. But NBA Finals, Denver Nuggets win over the Miami Heat 4-1 in a gentleman's sweep. Nikola Jokic,
Yeah.
NBA Final MVP. That was a great playoff run for the Denver Nuggets. I ain't gonna lie, I
It was pretty
had them
boring.
winning.
It was pretty
This
boring.
nigga
it was
here.
boring as fuck. It
I ain't gonna
It's
say
most-
I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed it.
was one of
It's
the most
probably
boring
not the-
playoff runs. I've ever-
What? Oh my god. Okay. I think this year's playoffs was like some of the most.
Well, playoffs in general.
Interesting.
If Celtics
You know
Heat
what I'm
was
saying?
like the finals, if that
Right.
was like the finals, that would have been fucking hype.
Can I
Right.
be honest? Listen,
Yeah.
and two things. Number one, this NBA Finals was like the most watched NBA Finals in the past 5 years. And number two, I honestly think that like the Bucks getting swept in the first round was the worst thing. Like they needed to, bro. Like y'all is so much better than the Heat, and y'all lost. And like
You know?
they would have gave the Celtics a run for their money. If they were in the finals, they would have gave the Nuggets a run for their money. It would have been a great fucking finals. I would have loved to see the Bucks versus the Nuggets. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but they got their ass beat by the Miami Heat.
They
and
did.
Jimmy B, they kind of fizzled out. In the
Timothy.
I think he was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I think he was hurt. Kind of.
He said that he wasn't. He
I know,
recently
but
made
he's
a
gonna say
statement.
that. I know.
I wasn't hurt. There's no excuse. We
You know.
lost.
Whenever there's a player hurt, they never gonna come out and say I was hurt. That's the excuse. They always gonna like play the.
That's not true. There's
No,
mad
no,
motherfuckers that be like, yeah, I was hurt. Ah, da 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 da.
I'm talking about like the real top elite classy niggas. Like LeBron, when he lost, he didn't come out and say I had a torn
He just
tendon
went
in my
into
foot.
surgery.
You know what I mean? I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's sort of like a sports kind of lame thing if you just blame your loss on an injury. Like,
That's
you
a
know, if
fact.
you out there
You're
on the
making an
court,
excuse.
like, you know what I'm saying? People assume you healthy and you playing, so you play the game. Anyway, that's a whole subtopic, but yeah, man. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets and
Yeah,
that whole thing. That parade looked lit, and
it
That shit
their
did.
look
coach
crazy.
Michael Malone, he got some nigga in him. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
What you
bro,
mean by
like
that?
he got the
What you mean?
Cuban on going
Say that
crazy. I
shit,
don't
Malachi.
know,
What you
like
mean by that?
his ebonics is crazy. I'll just say
Yeah,
that his ebonics nuts,
and
insane.
hopefully they find the trophy, bro. Hopefully,
Oh, he found
Yeah,
it. He
yeah,
found
okay, he
he
it.
found
did.
it.
He found it.
Yeah, he
Okay,
found it.
bet.
He found it. The man said, I don't even know where it is. What the
I
fuck
mean,
you mean?
that's how you know you was lit after you won.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas saying they kind of over the whole Jokic. I don't care about anything. I don't care about basketball. I just want to go home and be on my horse. And think,
Hey,
Yeah, go.
there was 9 people injured in
you know
that
what I'm saying?
final celebration.
Yeah, and we were just gonna segue into that, man. But you know,
Let's dive into it.
Hey, we could just have it in conversation. You know,
yeah, no,
you
no,
know,
no.
I know you love your segues.
Nah, I
Hey,
know, but we were just in a happy moment. You know, everything was great. It was a time of celebration, and then it was this, bruh.
Yeah,
Like after I think it was after the finals, like that last game, Game 5. Like during the celebrations outside of the arenas and around like the local places, there was a mass shooting. A dude shot and injured 9 people at least. I don't know if any were killed, which
God
I hope
damn.
not. But
yeah,
he definitely injured 9 people during final celebration. So shout out to those people. Get well, obviously.
yeah. That's crazy, bro. These mass shootings is getting out of hand, bro. Like it's like ain't nowhere
Yeah,
safe,
definitely
bro.
are.
You
Definitely
gotta.
are.
It's if you haven't invested in a firearm, those listening, I think it might be time to think about investing in a firearm, possibly concealed carrying, because you just never know when it's gonna get popping nowadays, bro.
All
Like,
right.
you think
Yeah.
nobody would have any like at a Denver celebration, the whole city would be like, "Hey, bro, like we up, like we just won some shit." But nah, somebody has some evil, some hate in their heart to take this opportunity to go like want to kill some people, bro.
yeah.
Crazy.
And speaking of people wanting to kill people, Floyd Mayweather versus John Gotti the
Yeah.
third.
Yeah. He definitely want to kill that nigga, bro. That's a wrap.
Yo, imagine fighting like John Gotti anything. Like I don't
Right.
want no beef with nobody named John Gotti, bro.
Right.
Like
No, that
you know what I
isn't that.
mean?
Yeah,
Shout
that
out to
is.
Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, because they had an exhibition fight. What was it, 2 weeks ago now? I know we might have missed
I
it
think it
last
was.
week
Yeah,
because
we
it
definitely missed it.
happened after the pod.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, there was an exhibition fight between Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III, which was apparently very intense. A lot of trash talk and disrespectful words back and forth during the fight. You know, Floyd kind of taunting the younger John Gotti, and
yeah.
Yeah.
eventually things just got to a point where they just kind of started fighting for real. John Gotti pushed the ref out the way, charged at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, caught him with a quick hook real quick before like the teams of both parties sort of hopped in the ring and kind of went into like all out brawl. The Mayweathers versus the Mafia. Um, but yeah, that shit was crazy. And apparently, one of the daughters of the Gotti family threatened Yaya, Floyd's daughter,
Yeah.
and basically said
What's going
some
on?
mean things about that whole situation. I don't know where that came from, but
I don't know,
shout
bro.
out to
I wonder where this
everybody
all
involved.
Bro,
like. Where's the origin of all this?
it's a
Like,
crazy exhibition fight if you're thinking about it. You got Floyd Mayweather fighting John Gotti III, whose
Right.
dad is John Gotti, like the notorious Gambino crime family. Like
Was it
Like,
his dad or is his grandfather?
maybe his grandfather.
I think
grandfather,
his grandfather was like
Grandfather.
the John Gotti. But
Yeah.
still, like that's a crazy. That family name carries like once you're somebody in your family is a made man, bruh. Like nobody. I don't know. And Floyd was like, I don't know if you saw the fight, but Floyd was mad disrespectful, bro. Like when the ref was trying to break that hoe up, he's like, let me keep beating this pussy bitch up. Like I was like, bro, you were talking to like, I mean, that's not John Gotti, but nigga, you gotta be respectful to the nigga family, bro. Like,
Hell nah. Floyd don't give a fuck, man.
especially if you want to be in New York. Like, I mean, but Floyd gonna be obviously have security with him, but still,
Floyd
bro.
gonna be Floyd. You know what I mean?
What do you have to say as our New York representative on the pod? What you got to say, Guillermo? Because it looks
Don't
like
say
you got
too much, nigga. I'm at to.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you as a native of New York City, you know, from the Bronx, mind your fucking business. Mind your business. Stop talking shit. Mind your business. Get about your money and then that's it. People be talking too much, bro. That's what gets you put under, bro. Stop
Gotcha.
play with that man, bro. Don't play with him. I know it's Floyd Mayweather. He got all this money. That shit could come to an end. I'm not saying nothing crazy. I was just, I don't know.
I understand. Everybody
I just think that
bleeds.
the mob still got power. You know, they still got power. We just don't know about it.
Right.
I don't know. Mind your business, man. Mind your
Yeah.
business. Do your thing.
Yeah. We can kind of go into a bunch. You know what I mean? Like, there's a few ways we can kind of go with this.
Nah, bro. I'm with
Let's talk about Conor McGregor real quick.
Oh yeah. That's a nice
knocking
little
out
segue.
the
Hold on.
The
Let's
mass-
be careful here.
What's up?
Man.
Wait, what?
with the
the
future, what comes after him
the
knocking out the
SNS.
mascot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I was trying.
with
Look,
the
man,
SA,
I'm trying
you know,
to do it
Be
delicately.
careful. Tread lightly. You know what I'm
You
saying?
notice how I led with the
Tread
knockout
lightly.
thing, and I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
bypassed the.
I see what you
Come
was
on,
cooking, bro. I
You
see
see
how
the
you was
visions.
cooking. You
All right,
slow sizzling.
Let me go,
Pause.
man. I got the pot, man. I got it. Conor McGregor knocks out the mascot at I think the Game 5 sort of halftime show. I'm not really sure what the routine was. Was it the Game 5 halftime show?
Yeah, he knocked out the Heat mascot like for Game 5.
And I'm not
Game
really sure what it might have been Game 4, but I'm not sure what the routine was. You know what I mean?
Game 4.
Like
It was for sure Game 4.
But yeah, he definitely went to half court, saw the mascot. I guess they had like a little interaction for like the halftime show for the fans. Connor ends up punches him. Bruh stumbles back. He falls down, and then Conor McGregor follows up and punches. He's on the ground, bruh. He punches him while he's on the ground.
Why he clobber that nigga like that, bruh?
Bruh, I don't know. I think he had a drink in his hand too, or some shit, bruh. Like
he definitely just like hit him with some type of fucking
bruh. And I like how like Connor the whole time just playing around, but like the people around, like the mascot, they knew like this.
They're like,
they're like, oh shit.
He really knocked that nigga out, bruh.
Cause can you imagine? Like, let's say the four of us, we employees at the Heat Arena or whatever. Like, I forgot what they call it now. It used to be American Airlines Arena, but imagine we all employees and Ty in the mascot suit, and you just see a fucking former UFC fucking middleweight champion, whatever he was, just right in his fucking mascot suit. I'm scared. Like
he executed that nigga. Like
not Ty. Damn, bro. I think I saw a report that he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, bruh. Definitely went to the hospital. Expect a lawsuit soon, maybe, because that's in this situation. But
hey, I don't know if y'all know. There's another situation where this happened. Deontay Wilder definitely punched a mascot in the face and broke their face, like their nose. It was a while
I wonder
back
how much padding is between like the mascot shit and like
their
the
face.
actual head. You know
Not
what
enough.
Not
enough.
He rocked that nigga shit, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a skit at first, but then like when the mascot nigga wasn't moving, I was like, oh nah, he really
no.
Bro, but when Connor went back over him, bro, and it was hitting him while he was on the ground, I was dead. I was like, nah, this is crazy.
Did you see what they were doing after? They were dragging him by his feet.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, that nigga's out.
It was crazy times, but unfortunately, I think at this same sort of game, I think this was definitely Game 5 of the finals.
Yeah.
Some women accused him of some sort of assault of the
Yeah.
sexual nature in the bathroom where
In the
his
bathroom.
she was
Yes.
she alleges Connor allegedly forced her into a bathroom while
What?
being escorted by his security
Mm-hmm.
and NBA security. While they were alone in this bathroom, they didn't allow anybody to enter or leave.
And they forced her
Connor
to give him top.
did, uh, you know,
Allegedly.
yep. She
Allegedly.
was
That's what
allegedly forced to do that. This is not funny. Please do not take my smiling and my laughing for jokes. This is very serious. But yeah, it turns out it was all cap. It was just a money play. She was trying to get some money out of Connor.
Lying ass hoe.
Connor stands on all his this. She's like, investigate me. I'll give you whatever you need. This did not happen. There's some security footage that came out.
Yeah.
That kind of contradicts what she was saying.
Right.
And yeah, so far it just looks like a cash grab.
Bro, that sounds ridiculous.
Yo, did you guys see the footage? Because I'm not gonna lie, the shawty said the allegations made it look like, hey, him and his security forced me into the bathroom and then forced me to give him head, and like they all was in there like, bro, on the footage, like you can see obviously his security, you can see him go into the bathroom. And you can see her walk in the bathroom of her own free will. Like she literally pushes the door, like almost like I don't want to call her a groupie, but almost like a groupie, like walking in, like trying to, like, I don't know. Like, what? Why did you follow him into the bathroom? Like, I don't know what happened in the bathroom. Obviously, there's no cameras in there, but to the story of his security guard, like, forcing you in the bathroom is not true. And if that's... Go ahead.
And apparently she's, through her lawyer, has sort of changed her story and put out sort of like a new sort of version of events.
Wow.
So yeah.
Putting out another story is already bad enough. Like,
yep.
We'll see how it plays out.
Hey,
but
and he could sue her for defamation.
For sure. For sure. Hopefully, it's hard for me to believe Conor McGregor, doesn't he's married, correct? I'm pretty sure he's married, got kids. Like, it's really hard for me to believe. Not saying that it's impossible, but like that, especially after seeing the footage of his security not like dragging you into the bathroom like you said he was. Like, come on, bro. Like, you put a lot of sauce on that. Like, and now that the footage comes out, it's hard for me to believe. Like,
and Connor is very vigorously like, hey, investigate me. I'll give you whatever you need. I will stand on this. I promise I will be totally cooperate with this whole thing.
Right.
So he is denying it vehemently and, is willing to,
And then you accusing his security guards and the security guards of the NBA of being cucks, like sitting in there watching, like they forced you to do it. Like, come on, bro. Like, no grown man is forcing. Well, let me chill. Because it can't happen. It can't happen. It can't happen. It can't happen. But a whole security team, come on, bro. Right. Somebody in that team got to have some right mind, bro. Like,
right.
Hey,
man.
No, so, it just sounds like a fairy tale, like some crazy shit. But
and not that it doesn't happen or it can't happen, but like it's still like the possibility, the odds of all the security guards, like Connors and just the NBA, all them niggas was just like, hey, let's do this. Like, come on, bro. Somebody in that hoe's like, nah, this shit is not cool, bro. Like, I'm not finna let this shit happen. Like, somebody is. You're not telling me all these men is like, yeah, we gonna force her to do this. Let's force her into the bathroom.
And they're not getting anything out of it. Like,
right. They're getting nothing out of it. They're not even getting paid by Connor. Like I don't know. Well, his security is, but
we don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, next topic. We'll see how it plays out in court.
While we still on the topic of basketball, the great Michael Jordan, the great one. He sold the Hornets. He finally sold them. He sold the team.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn. Yeah, he was a majority holder, wasn't he, of the Hornets?
Yeah. He was the only black majority holder in the NBA.
Yeah.
Why sell him, bro?
Because
moving on.
under Michael Jordan's been an owner for a long time. You know, since a little after he retired in like the mid 2000s, some shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
2010.
for a while, 2010, right? So it's been 13 years. The Hornets as a franchise have not been a good team under Michael Jordan's, you
Like
know,
ownership. Yeah.
ownership. You know, like it's actually a kind of a stain on his NBA sort of
Legacy.
resume. Not a big stain, obviously, because people are going to remember Jordan the player. But
Right.
Jordan the owner has been absolutely terrible. Like he's missed like some crazy draft picks. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things like he didn't do, like just from the talent perspective,
Mm-hmm.
put his teams in good position. Like it's just been a disaster. You know what I mean? And you know, at this point, you know they have a little bit of hope. They have LaMelo Ball, who's like a young star on their team.
The best draft
Miles
pick they've had.
Bridges, you know, Terry Rozier. They actually have a solid squad, and they're still bad, but like there's a little bit of hope. So I
Yeah.
think Jordan's sort of just gonna leave this whole NBA leader ownership thing alone and just move
Just
on, you know. And to move on, he's making like $1.5 billion in profit, you know,
yeah.
from selling
Yeah.
this team. I think he
Yeah.
Yeah.
paid like 200 something
Million.
million for it, and
Oh,
now
okay.
it's worth like 1.7 billion. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So
that's a dub. Shit.
yeah.
Big
So
Man.
ups.
And I just want to
um,
point something out real
I
quick.
would have sold down too.
Somebody is a he's partial owner of the Hornets now.
yes
Shout
sir,
out
yes sir.
Jermaine Cole.
Dreamville, J
Jermaine
Cole,
Cole, Dreamville.
part
Hey, that's
owner of the
crazy.
Charlotte Hornets. That is crazy. That came out of
Man,
nowhere too. Like he been
yeah.
moving in the background with that.
Hey, he always been, but man, come up from just being from Fayetteville, North Carolina to be where he at now, being an owner of the team, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, hopefully J.
That's,
Cole can have a positive, do better than, than Jordan.
yeah, it's him and like two other guys, I think, or a couple people.
He
Yep.
passed the torch to some good people.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll
And
see.
J.
We'll
Cole has
see.
been slick instrumental in a couple NBA players like careers, like as far as
Mm-hmm.
like getting them on teams and shit like that. Caleb
Caleb
Martin for the
Martin
Heat, you know,
being the
being
most
one of
recent.
them, you know. So shout out J. Cole for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Cole, bro.
Sort of more sports related topics. You ever heard of Baby Grunt?
The
Y'all
fuck
know who
is
I've
Baby
that?
heard
Gronk
that
is?
name. Gronk?
Rob
What?
Rob
Gronkowski. He's
Gronkowski.
a famous tight end, Grunt. That's his nickname.
Oh, okay, okay,
This
okay.
is Baby Grunt, right?
So this is son.
No.
Oh no.
Baby
Yeah.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Baby Gronk is like a 6-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Football player. That's like
Oh, I seen this on Twitter.
ripped. Like his father has him training like he's like, the real Rob
Wait, this
Gronkowski.
nigga is 6?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
6. You know?
Yeah,
And
this is
his
crazy.
father is like the new worst level of LeVar Ball, essentially. You know what I mean? I never thought LeVar was bad. I think this guy's kind of shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's literally exploiting his 6-year-old son to get on podcasts, do interviews, and, get some clout and deals and all this shit. And, kind of presenting his son that he's like obviously, you know,
Yeah, I'm looking at all the ice this nigga got on and heavies and
yeah.
shit. It does not look like a 6-year-old, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is
There's a
definitely you living through
podcast.
your son, trying to
Yeah,
live your
Yeah.
dream.
but he's not only living through him, like he's exploiting him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a podcast they went on where they were asking the kid questions like Baby Grunt, right? And they were like, what's up with this? What's up with this? And before the child could answer, like his father's literally feeding him answers, and like they're not even like reasonable answers. It's like, hey son, say that you got like 5 baddies at poolside and you gonna do this, this, and
Oh
this.
my
You know what I
gosh.
mean? Like that type shit. You know
This
what I mean?
nigga's
Like
6.
that type shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's Baby Grunt, bro. And I think he's not gonna play high school football. He's not gonna play college football. Like his father's trying to find him a new route to the NFL, like by
Yeah.
bypassing like the.
I don't
It's a
know.
weird situation. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's super weird, bro. I'm not gonna
But
lie
that's
to
the
you.
story of Baby Grunt.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
story of Baby Girl.
I'm looking at pictures of this I'm not gonna say this nigga because he's a 6-year-old, but like his dad has him looking wild out here as a 6-year-old. Like he's looking like I'm not gonna say he's looking like a grown man, but like he got money foam, money stacks, all these chains and ice. I'm like, bro, this is
Oh
not.
no, he's not 6. He's 10.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, as a 10-year-old, bro, like this is not
Where's the mom at?
right.
Probably Loki in the back. The thing about the
Yeah.
father, like a lot of people that have podcasts have come out and said like my father has been like spam messaging like every podcast
Big
he can
pod.
find to try to
Mhm.
get his son interviews and all types of shit. Even when he's been declined in the past, like Baby Grunt, like brand wise, it's kind of been a thing for like at least a few years.
Well, let me tell you something. You ain't coming on the Holy Smokes podcast. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a
You ain't
fact.
coming on this podcast.
But yeah, man, that's the story of Baby Grunt.
Wow. Well, hopefully, he can grow into his own man, one day, and kind of just hopefully all this shit that his dad is doing doesn't have like long lasting effects on his mental health and his personal life, because it doesn't seem like he's really living his life. His dad is forcing him down this path, and like, you know, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stupid fucked up.
Yeah.
Kind of looping back into one of the conversations we were having last week on the pod, where aliens, right? Alien sightings in the backyard, and how niggas, touch down, and
They've been turning up, bro.
they've been turning. The aliens been turning up, bro.
They've been turning up.
You remember
nigga.
how Damian said, bro, they would have some type of video or some shit, and I was like, nah, bro, like them niggas definitely confiscated the
Yeah.
phones.
Yeah.
Videos
the
come
video.
out. They definitely
Video came
came out with the video.
Real
Them
came
Yeah.
niggas, they got the video.
Ain't no way.
And sort of, you gotta watch it. Y'all gotta tell me. I need somebody else to
Yeah.
watch the video and
I
tell
ain't
me.
never seen it. I gotta watch that.
Is it the
Cause
one with the
niggas have-
tractor trailers in the
yeah,
video?
the tractor trailer thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people have freeze framed it. They've gone frame by frame through it. They've circled the part where they think they looking at the alien.
I've seen the same video you talking about where he was mad tall and the other one. Yeah.
But I couldn't really
Ain't no
see it.
way.
I really couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw something, but
What?
I don't know. Somebody
Ain't
has
no,
to
this
tell me,
is
bro.
fake. This
Somebody
has to
got to
be
tell
fake.
me, bro.
The aliens been turning up, nigga.
Bro,
I
and
low key think. Oh, go ahead.
And I think one of the members of the family that I think the dude that called 911, there's a YouTube
This is
video where
fake,
like he
bro.
details the entire thing.
Yeah, no, Alien. I saw his YouTube channel. It's called Alien Society
It
51.
moves like a robot.
I mean,
I
that's how
don't
the
know,
aliens
bro.
move.
Ain't no way this is real.
Oh no, I ain't gonna speak on it really. I mean, I saw the video. I saw them get scared. I saw what they circled. I can't see anything clearly, but then again, our brains don't know how to really process that. Like we've never seen anything that's an extraterrestrial.
One of the things he said is like when he looked into the backyard, it was blurry. Like during the 911 call, he said it was blurry, but it wasn't his vision that was blurry. It was like the area that like the fucking they was in. So it's like that shit trip me up.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas,
got
bro.
cloaking technology making themselves blurry.
The aliens definitely got the anti-cloak technology. If you think the aliens don't got the like the technology that's not gonna show up on the phone, I low-key think the aliens got that shit, bro. Like,
they got
you think you finna record it? Them niggas, nigga, I got the anti-phone cloak on, nigga. You not gonna capture me on no fucking cell phone, nigga. Like,
like these primitive devices.
Oh God, like they got the real life. They can censor themselves in real life, nigga. Like you see the blur when they censor shit on the video, bro. They got that shit, but it's on your vision, nigga. Like that shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Aliens been turning up. Y'all niggas gonna call me crazy, bro. I'm a believer, bro.
The aliens is turning up. I'm a believer too.
They turning the fuck up, bro. Like some shit's brewing in the background, bro. I don't know what's going on.
There's gonna be some real Guardians of the Galaxy shit going on in like the next couple decades, nigga. I guarantee.
bro.
Y'all ugly as hell, bro.
The aliens is turning up.
It's
I
gonna be
believe when
some
I
real
see
deal
it.
Star Wars shit.
Low key, I already think the aliens have planted like I think they've already planted certain people on the planet just to like low key. I feel like the aliens have like a reality TV show where they just watch the entire world type shit, right? And they just
Yeah.
be watching. Damn, look, fucking USA and Russia about to start World War III. Let's see how that shit turns up. They just be recording that hoe for their own entertainment type shit, bro. I low key, I don't know. It's a stretch, but I feel like the aliens is really out here on that type shit, bro. Like they out here. I don't know, bro. It's something
The
brewing.
aliens is turning up is crazy.
Yeah, call me crazy, bro. But when the aliens touch down and we get some real footage, bro, don't be coming to Malachi being like, "Oh, I'm a believe." No, nigga, y'all niggas call me crazy.
Bro, look at the one that's on World Star. That hoe looks kind of fake. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like footage of them niggas like moving and shit. I don't think it's real. But it's just I see it when I believe. I gotta see that hoe in real life at this point now because you can fake video footage and shit. So
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
gotta see
But
that hoe in real life now.
speaking of turning up though, Netflix is definitely turning up with their profit gains in the last few years after implementing their anti-sharing password
Oh, of
whole
course.
thingamajig. So yeah, like I think since 2018, I think they've been the highest profit spikes or margins or whatever the fuck business term you want to use to like
Mm-hmm.
the money that they've gained from after implementing this new program. So sucks for us, but it's good for them, I guess. So
That should mean it's good for us too. That money should
like
be going into
they'll
these
production and
entities.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
These
but
Netflix specials and whatever, you know.
Yeah, it should, but it's just gonna result in us paying $5 extra again next year. So
right, at the end of
you
the
know,
day, they a business, bro. They trying to profit. They always let's see how much we can increase and get off on these niggas before they start complaining. And even so, niggas do complain like y'all charging 25 a month now, and it's like they gonna be mad for a couple months, but then they gonna sit down and pay it. So
Hey
yeah,
man, all I know is that they better not raise that shit to like 50, 60 beats. They better stop.
bro, they on the
yeah.
way, bro. They gonna try it. I can
They
tell you,
gotta
they
stop.
definitely
Definitely
gonna
gonna
try it.
charge us crazy.
They
I'm
gonna.
Um,
mad shit.
If my
speaking of
Netflix
charges,
subscription is as much as a fucking video game, I'm gonna be tight.
yeah. But speaking of charges, Trump has been charged and arrested
This nigga,
with.
this nigga crossfaded, bro. This nigga is on one. This nigga needs to be stopped, bro.
Bruh, speaking of charges, Trump, I think was arrested, right? He was definitely
Yeah,
arrested, um, and indicted for having classified documents at his personal residence.
yeah.
They trying to
Um,
pack him up, bro.
They really are,
Damn.
bro.
They really on his ass, bro. I feel like he could literally do nothing for the next 5 years, and they gonna catch him on shit he did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like they gonna keep
Yeah,
coming.
they got
That's
him on
crazy.
37 felony counts, bro.
Wasn't he facing already like 60 or some
Yeah,
shit?
it's wild, bro. He pleaded not guilty to all them hoes, bro. Hey, that nigga bold. That nigga Trump bold as hell, bro. To plead guilty to 37 charges, nigga.
he pleaded guilty or not
Or
guilty?
not
Not
guilty,
guilty.
not guilty, not
Oh,
guilty.
okay.
My bad, my
Not
bad.
guilty.
To plead not guilty to 37 charges, you gotta be a confident ass nigga that you ain't gonna catch at least one of them junts. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
But he does
People
have the
love
best
Trump though.
lawyer. He has the best lawyers that money can buy. And people do love Trump. So we'll see how it turns out.
I had seen the video where he was like I think he was in Florida somewhere going through like some sort of restaurant or some shit. Like
Hmm.
everybody was like literally droves of people like just Trump supporters just
Yeah.
like
Supporting
Popping
kind of
them off.
supporting them like it's a witch
I don't
hunt.
know,
We're
bro.
staying with you. We know like this bogus da 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 like it's we see what's going on like da 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 a lot of support. So I say that to say definitely has a lot of supporters and people that are inside. Like if he beats all this illegal stuff he's going through, like biggest comeback in American history, I think.
He's
on
the only
He
American
got to be
president
up
president.
to
there.
ever give me money, fool. Like I will always remember that, bro. Donald Trump, when he was president, bro, he gave me some money, fool. That's what I remember, bro. As dumb as that sounds, bro. As ignorant as that sounds, bro. Like
I
that's
understand. He did give
yeah,
us
bro.
money. But I mean, I'm
Gave
not
me
going to
some money,
say
dog.
the impacts that has had on our economy. we're seeing those impacts of that free money now, the inflation. So I'm not gonna completely blame it on him. He did what he had to do because COVID. Nobody could have ever predicted COVID, the pandemic. How do we even react to that? But no, I do remember them stimulus checks came in a clutch time, bro.
That shit definitely helped me a lot. I'll tell you that. That shit helped me a lot.
But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of niggas blew their shit on dumbass shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some niggas out, ooh, it's a new down payment on a car. I saw niggas out here going crazy, especially with the fraud with them, the PPP loans. Bruh. I'm mad. I'm low-key mad I didn't finesse myself.
No, bro. I wouldn't put yourself in. They gonna catch up to them eventually.
Yeah, they're gonna catch up to them eventually.
They gonna get their ass.
They still arresting people for that and investigating this shit.
Yeah, so bro. Let me tell you something.
Them niggas didn't get off scot-free.
Whoever did that PPP loan wrote, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be 5 years from now. It's not going to be 10 years from now. It's going to be when you old as fuck, you got kids, and they forget about that shit. And they're going to get all your assets. They're going to multiply that shit. They're going to be like terms of interest, all that. They going to get you. Damn. And everything, and all the profit you made off of that, they're going to claim that as, I don't know what they would claim it as, but they will
claim
going
to get it. They're going
to be like, this came off the profit you made from this loan. So therefore, we're going to seize this. Your ass gonna be broke like you were back in the pandemic. You're gonna feel like you were in the pandemic because your pocket's gonna be empty. Fuck. But this shit gonna be crazy, bro. I'm glad none of us did that shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
There's some people that did that shit and actually like were worse than what than before.
Than where they are, yeah. So it's like, what was the point?
What's the point?
Yeah, you in a bigger hole now than you was in the pandemic type shit.
Yeah, taking any type of money from the government is always a bad idea.
Yeah, because they're going to come get it back in blood, bro.
But in this case, we had no choice to get that check.
I'm going to spend that help so they come get it back, bro.
I know, every year you do your taxes now, and motherfuckers be like, did you ever receive any grants from America back when the COVID-19 virus was... Yo, shut your ass up.
Bitch ass niggas.
Said nope. Hey,
speaking of more arrests, Boosie Badass, hip-hop legend, icon... was arrested outside of Melly's trial.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit was low key. That shit was crazy.
Shit.
That shit was crazy, bro. Imagine going to a nigga trial, right? And then like you leave that hoe like, damn, that was a good ass trial, and the feds is outside waiting for your ass to get out. Right, the feds was waiting for his ass outside the courthouse. Like, damn, how y'all niggas even know I was gonna be here, bro?
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? This nigga was selling his Rolls Royce.
Nah, come on, bro. We ain't gonna lie. No. Chill.
Bro, I'm sorry. That's just funny, bro. It's so unfortunate, but like, damn, bro. It's unfortunate.
Shout out Boosie. Like, the reason why he was arrested, apparently, though, is obviously, he's
the gun charge or gun possession.
Gun possession. Apparently, he was caught on IG Live video that the police were watching with a gun tucked in his jeans.
Yep, they cut.
Damn. Yeah, obviously he's not supposed to have any firearms because of his, legal history.
Right.
But yeah, so he was arrested by the feds. At first, the state they had the case. They arrested him. They later dropped the charges. I think everything was thought to be all good, and then the feds picked it up, obviously, and arrested him. He probably just needed some quick money real quick. That's why he was trying to, get that Benz off.
He's been trying to sell that for a minute though. I'm not gonna lie. There was some footage of TMZ back when he was in New York, and there was he was talking about selling that hoe then. Yeah. But I don't think it's a desperation sell because he actually needs the money.
I don't think he's desperate at all. Boosie got money, bro.
Yeah, he got stupid bread.
I feel bad for laughing now. That sucks, bro. That's just because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the shit that happened with Meek getting arrested over some bullshit. Like, like I don't know. It's just so.
It's just it was for me. It's funny because of the irony, bro. Like you literally going to watch somebody's case, and then like you come out that hoe and you. Right, and then you come out that hoe and get arrested, bro. It's like, bro, I shouldn't even came to this fuck ass case, bro. I should have stayed at home.
And it's the feds too. I mean, they would have got him at home anyway.
They would have, but yeah, you're right.
But
it's so green that they did that, bro. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it is, bro. Like
you couldn't wait till I at least got home. You gotta make this public news, like
right. Like, you gonna pick me up outside the courthouse,
Now-
and now everybody got the camera. Like, everybody watching Melly and shit. Like, wait, Boosie's over here getting arrested. Now they pivoting they shit to him. Like, bruh, come on, bruh. Y'all knew what y'all was doing, bruh.
And speaking of incarcerated individuals, well, previously incarcerated.
Damn.
You know, I see that transition, Ty. You see that transition?
I see him.
Gunna's album, which had takes on that. Yeah,
Man,
I
that
think
hoe fire, bro.
it's good, right? I honestly don't fuck
I
with
fuck
Gunna.
with
Like,
it.
I didn't
I
fuck
heard
with
it's
his
good.
music, but it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Good. Different for once. Not
Yeah.
super different, but like the flow's
Yeah,
still there.
his flow's still there.
It's still the Gunna type beat, you know.
The content is matured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little different. You know,
When
he
you go to
talking about
prison,
some real
that shit'll
shit.
do you.
Yeah.
Change you.
For real. But no, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Gunna album, I gave that hoe a quick listen last night. Well, really, technically early this morning, but and also this morning. Not gonna lie, bro. That hoe slapping, bro. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you, bro. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about none of that snitching shit. I'm sorry, bro. That shit hard as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna bully me into Gunna's a rat. Don't
You're
listen
at
to his music. Nah,
Here
bro.
at the Holy Smokes podcast, there's no street prodigies here.
Yeah.
Don't
We
expect
not-
us to be talking about he a snitch. I ain't gonna listen to that shit. We are civilians.
Yeah, we are civilians on this
Civilians.
podcast. So, you know what I'm saying? If the rat make good music, I don't give a fuck if he a rat. I don't give a fuck what. I'm sorry. His snitching has nothing to do with me, and I don't even really. He did what he had to do to go home see his family. The music hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. The beats is crazy. The Gunna flows is the topic is there. I'm not gonna lie. That hoe's banging. I can't wait to give that hoe the car
Pause.
listen. Yeah, pause. Big pause.
See eyebrow. You see Ty's eyebrows raised.
Looking at.
Yeah,
I'm on it. Speaking of
Oh, on what? Anyway.
Yo, y'all niggas is wild.
more album news. NBA YoungBoy and Cardi are reportedly putting together a collab album.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
I like
They're
it.
gonna be bumping.
I like it.
Hopefully they do. They
I like it.
And listen,
Hey, baby voice thing.
I'm not gonna lie. I know
Or
what
baby
I know.
voice.
NBA YoungBoy been very controversial. I know he got beef with mad motherfuckers, and like even the shit he said about Drake not fucking with him because Dirk. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I want to see more people work with him. The dude is like the most streamed artist on YouTube ever, right?
It's a
But
fact.
like he just don't have the many people that are willing to do with a feature with him just because of the allegations or just because of his beef or
Mhm.
people just don't fuck with him. But
I
like
think like
I feel like he could just do so well.
I feel like he could too, but I also feel as though he doesn't like mesh. Like he's like one of them artists that's better. That sounds better solo than like with somebody else on a track, in my opinion.
Good
I don't
time.
know,
I
'cause
think like people will work with him.
the few collabs that he have had, in my opinion, have been like kind of mid. But like if it's a project like where he's mainly by himself,
That Trillionaire with Future was
usually
hard.
pretty good.
In there with Future, his collab with Tyler the Creator,
What's the name?
his whole project he did with the baby.
Yeah,
He
That was
got
hard.
you know,
That the baby
he
John
got-
was hard.
that shit
yeah,
was hard.
you know what I'm saying?
Was
Like,
it?
I
Yes.
fuck with that hoe.
he just put out a song with Jordan Lucas.
Yep.
Like he
That one
broke
surprised
collabs
me.
with people. You know what I mean? Like I think it's just there might be a little stigma around there because you know people obviously the people you into it with they cool with certain people and people just don't want to pick sides. But you know, I also think some of it's on him. Like you know, I don't think he's actively out there looking to collab with people either. I think.
Yeah,
You know.
because at one point he was on good terms with a lot of people in the industry. Like I remember he was really cool with Yachty. Like he was like cool with everybody. And then
Trippie Red.
And he
yeah,
called-
Trippie Red.
And they call Yachty, you know what?
Yeah, that shit. That happened after all the you know Quando Rondo shit happened, which you know apparently he got locked. Wait, didn't he got some charges?
He got
or some
arrested.
shit? He got
Gun
arrested
charges,
too
I think.
recently.
Yep, recently.
Yeah.
That was a
Gun
while.
charges.
That was not too long ago. That was like a month ago.
No, that was like recent.
That was
like
like
yesterday or the day
a couple
before.
days
Yeah, a couple
Oh, really?
days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a month ago. So.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
He's recently arrested. It's literally less than a week. I saw in the headlines. I think I saw it yesterday, last night on Shade Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah,
Speaking
bro.
of some shade room esque topics. Well, I don't know if that's a good segue, but
Yeah,
YK Osiris and Sukiyana. Y'all
mm,
familiar with that situation? Y'all saw
yeah, I'm
that whole
familiar.
sort of thing?
I have
Um, where were
my
they
takes
at? Was
ready.
it like a celebrity basketball game or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
what was that? What was that? Because that was like it was a basketball game, but it wasn't like the finals. Obviously, like
No,
it
I
was.
think it was like it's called the Crew League where they have like celebrities and rappers like,
Gotcha, like
team
with the
up and
Jack
shit.
Harlow and Lil
Yeah,
Baby
yeah, yeah.
memes.
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
she was there like doing that sort of
Commentating.
thing, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And while she was sitting down, kind of doing her thing, or maybe it was a comedy club thing, because she was with Lil
A bunch
Duval
of
and
and
who was the other? I think was it Marco?
Marco. Yeah, yeah, Marco.
Marco. It
Yeah,
might have been a comedy thing,
yeah,
maybe. I don't know, but she was at some public event. YK Osiris was there, sort of being playful and silly with her, and ends up forcibly, kissing her in public, like
yeah,
forcibly. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. It's not a good
twice,
look.
I think. You know what I mean? Sort of like the we talked about the Jackson Mahomes nigga
Yeah, same shit
video in the
essentially.
restaurant. Same shit essentially. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then she got Mahomes. I ain't gonna put down the
Looking
Mahomes.
at
I ain't
Mahomes.
gonna all the Mahomes. I ain't gonna put down the
Yeah,
Mahomes.
get him
Oh,
Mahomes is crazy. Get him Mahomes is
we at
crazy.
the Holy Smokes
Man.
podcast do not promote any type of
Nah.
violence.
Yeah, sexual assault, none of that shit, bro. But I'm not gonna lie. What
SA.
You
did
say
y'all
you had
see?
some thoughts, bro. What you think?
I want to let you. I feel like I've been talking a lot. I want to let Damian. Did y'all familiar with the situation? What happened? Y'all see the footage?
I
What
seen
y'all
it.
think?
Man, it's not looking good.
It's
It's not
not.
looking good.
It's not.
Agreed.
That's not good, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, bro. I don't know why dudes be moving like this. I don't know what's going on, really. I don't know. What you think, Damon? Put it on you, bro. Did you
I
see it?
I just I completely agree with what you're saying, bro. It's just you just gotta move on, man.
Yeah. Oh, so here's my fair but harsh criticism. You know what I'm saying? So after the shit happened, right? Um, YK Osiris reached out to academics and sent him like, "Hey, can you post this on your page?" Which was another video basically showing the precursor to those events that went viral. And Sukiyana was essentially like, she was talking to Osiris saying, "Hey, like I'll tear you up, like blah blah blah," talking like real spicy. And that still does not excuse any of the shit that like he did, but it makes more sense. It puts the story together, right? Not
Yeah.
saying that like her saying I'll tear you up, I'll do this to you, do this to you. But I feel like what really happened, right, is YK Osiris was probably kind of drunk, kind of lit, and then
He
like
do look lit, yeah.
yeah. Then Sukiyana was talking that shit, like, "Hey, I'm gonna tear you up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." And he's probably like, "Okay, bet." And then like obviously when you got that liquor, well, when some niggas got that liquor in them, they make terrible decisions. So he thought like grabbing her by the neck and like forcibly kissing her was like the move, which it was
In
obviously
front
was
of a
not.
crowd of
In front of
people,
Can I,
like
yeah,
can I can
on
I
a
be honest?
panel that she was commentating on. Like,
Real
right,
quick, I'll say this. When you a celebrity and you somebody that got some status to you, right? You shouldn't do that to somebody because like we not here for that. That's not what
right,
we here for. Like you may be lit, you may be this, that, and the third. That's not an excuse, as we know with many other people in the past, right?
right,
To do that like that, and the way she leaned away, walk away, bro.
right,
Just take your
right.
L, walk away. You should have just as soon as she turned away, you should have just stopped
Yeah, and then he went up and dapped the nigga up after that. I was
and
like,
was
I
laughing.
can't dap you up after doing that, bro. I can't do it. Like,
there's kind of been some backlash against like the guys around her. Like, why'd you let that happen? Like, why
yeah.
you guys are fucked up for laughing or begging it? What y'all think about that sort of perspective?
That's tough,
Um,
bro.
well, there's a bunch of comedians on here. Like, they're comedians like Lil Duval. I forgot the homeboy name on the
Marco,
writer.
funny, Marco.
Yeah, Marco. Like they're comedians. Like they laughing about the situation because I mean it's funny in the moment. Like ain't nobody thinking about oh, you SA'd her, you did this, da 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 da. No one's gonna do that, bro.
Yeah.
But what happens when, like, she clearly is like pushing him away the first time and kind of getting back to business, and
And he
he's like
trying. That's when
yanks in her
somebody
back,
should. That's when
and
somebody
what I mean?
should step in. Of course, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just
if
playing
it
devil's advocate.
persisted,
I'm just saying I'm seeing that perspective, kind
Yeah.
of floating around,
But on the internet, yeah.
What y'all think?
yeah, he tried it again, and he like, I can see it. He's just
Yeah, it's
drunk
like
as
he trying to save the already fucked up attempt to save the
Right.
embarrassment, but it's already there. But you gotta hold that L. But
Yeah.
now, like his whole 2023 is like is ruined, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like because this is just not a
Yeah.
bad look. And
It's not a good
I
look.
mean, it's not a good look. My bad, sorry. But at the same time, bro, like I've seen a lot of shit on the internet. People are bringing up Sukiana's like old podcast clips and like saying like, hey, she kind of invite. And I wanna be careful here too, because like I'm not saying that just because you talk a certain way or you act a certain way, and uh that doesn't mean that you deserve any of this to happen to you, right?
Yeah.
Like this energy, but you have to be careful, like ladies and guys alike, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not familiar with Sukiana, but after doing some quick research, I'm like, oh, she talking about she want to fart on niggas' faces, she want to eat niggas' asses, she want to do this, she want to do that.
Yeah.
So most men are gonna have this like this hypersexually view of you. They're gonna think that this shit is okay, and maybe this is this kind of shit that turns you on because this is what you're talking about. I want to shit on niggas. I want to fart on their face. I want to do this. I want to eat I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like
That
when you talk,
perspective was also, I was just about to ask you about the opposite perspective. That was a good point.
yeah,
Niggas also on the internet on the dude side was like, well, shit, like, she was just in the on the Lee Chopper video,
getting
swept me
walked.
out, getting walked
Yeah,
like a dog, and giving head in the car, all types of crazy shit. You know what I mean? But Malachi makes a good point, man. It's despite how anybody presents themselves or put them out, in a public space, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody should be treated with the same, sort of respect and courtesy that,
yeah,
that they're supposed to have. And like if y'all, and that's what I was also gonna say about as far as like one of the people, like the people at the panel not kind of reacting. 'Cause if that was me, you know what I'm saying, and I see that interaction, like I would probably assume that they've had, a prior,
engagement or something.
engagement. I'm not even saying sexually, just
It's
like
not
they have
sexual, but just
some type of repertoire, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like they have that relationship to be doing that because, obviously it's kind of cringe in the moment, but it's that's just what would be on my mind. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
but
agree with you, but I also think like because like Whack 100 was saying like he's saying they cowards, right?
mm,
A bunch of comedians, like and to Malachi's point, like it don't make it right at all. Like just how she act as a person, they don't mean to invite motherfuckers to be kissing on her or whatever. It
you
don't
gotta be
make it right
careful.
at all. And I saw another video where like dude grabbed her throat, or whatever, and was like being playful with her, and they're like, "Oh, YK Osiris gonna be up in arms after that." But that's
and I
not
think
funny.
she has a boyfriend too. Like if I'm
Yeah,
not saying, like I think she is like said like she has a dude and
And
yeah,
I mean,
everything.
it's bad, and you gotta move on, bro. Like,
you gotta take that
did
L.
it? Take
One
the
thing
L.
I do like though is her kind of statement she put out where like
Mm-hmm.
she's kind of received YK Osiris apology. She
Mm-hmm.
says she's gonna accept it while she's not excusing his actions. She will accept it and give him the same sort of grace and forgiveness that sometimes we need as just people, young people,
Right.
like maybe she may have needed in the past that basically she's not trying to bury YK Osiris and kind of make him out to be this kind of
Evil.
thing, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. Like, I
so
think we as humans we all make mistakes. What YK Osiris did was obviously it was a huge mistake, But I can't sit here and shit on this man and say that he's like a evil sexual assaulter. What he did was corny. It was fucked up. It was untasteful. It looked crazy. But at the same time, I'm not going to just like execute this man and rip down this person off of, because we all make mistakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, also, like this, Sukiana, and she's been coming out and saying, like, really voicing how she feels, like, for real, like she doesn't like this, how she's viewed, like, like men just think it's okay to be this sexual with her. But I have to say, like, I have to put her on some accountability and be like, hey, you got to be careful of the way you're presenting yourself out there. If you're presenting yourself out here getting walked, like, innocently chop a hole in you like you a dog on your knees walking across the ground, and you talk in a certain type of way, like you gotta make some effort on your own part to change how you're perceived on the media, because I mean, I also didn't want to bring it up, but there's footage of her like twerking on like a 10-year-old, bro. Like, and the 10-year-old visually looks like uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start holding people accountable for all of this shit, bro. Like, because it's all like, this is your claim to fame, bro. This is why people know who you are. Like, because you're this hypersexual. I don't know Sukiana for things that are like just good for being known for. They're all sexual or hypersexual in nature. So
Yeah.
it's up to her to change that image, like change, because there's certain type of women that are like that. There's women where they're talented, they're good actors, they're good artists, they're good speakers, good rappers, whatever. Then there's women that they just sexual, like, okay, she talking freaky, she talking crazy, like, and that's the type of woman, from the shit research I've done, the podcast clips I've seen, and they are clips, not the whole context, But Sukiana, I gotta, change. If you don't want men to treat you or give you this energy, change your public image, because it's not helping. Your current image is not helping you. Like,
Yeah.
avoid that. But let's
Definitely.
move on. I'm getting a little too serious on the topic.
Hey, let's talk about something a little less serious. Let's talk about some on this streaming shit. Twitch recently put out a new 70-30 split for their creators. And I'm feeling like, yo, this is the end of Twitch. I'm just saying, like, this shit not good for them. The creators already feel like that Twitch don't care for them. They're not giving out any contracts to people. They don't promote the right people. They promote a certain type of people too. I'm saying, but and then just recently, I don't know if y'all seen this. Just happened, literally, like I think today. XQC left Twitch and he went to Kick.
Yeah, that happened within the last couple of days for $100 million.
For $100 million.
Not exclusive. Also, he can stream on any platform he wants, but well, he can stream. Obviously, he has to do Rumble streams, but he's not tied to only streaming exclusively on Kick. My bad, not Rumble.
Yeah. So, yo, dude, XQC is like top 5 best, highest watched Twitch streamer, and he just left. This is nuts. Like, this is nuts. Like, I went ahead and checked, like, who's the most subscribed, like, Twitch streamer right now, and it's some VTuber or some shit like that that literally has, like, an avatar or whatever. Like, nobody want to watch that, bro. And, like, then you got, like, the Kai Cenats of the world. You got the Nick Mercs of the world. You have, who else is still on the platform? Your Rage and Asian Phantom, Hassan and Avi, I think, all these people. But let another one of those Twitch streamers leave, bro. I promise you, a lot of these guys and a lot of these people are gonna follow suit. Go to Kick, go to Rumble, go to YouTube. I think Twitch has lost that crown as the top streaming platform. I think it's over.
I agree.
And the crazy thing is, like the years for me, it's like 100 million for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. That's nothing.
50 million in a year.
That's nothing.
And you're not even you're not exclusively even tied. You can stream if you wanted to. He can stream on YouTube. He can stream on Twitch. He can stream. He's not exclusively tied to Kick, which is crazy.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's similar. That's similar to the deal Kai Cenat got with Rumble. With iShowSpeed, they both got that deal. They could stream anywhere. He has the freedom to stream at any platform he wants to. He's not tied to Rumble. He can literally do an episode whenever the fuck he wants.
But obviously,
my thing is like, my bad. I didn't mean to cut
you good.
You good. I was finishing.
You good.
But if y'all is a streamer, would y'all want this information to come out?
I don't care.
that I'm
I
getting
wouldn't
paid this
care.
much.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
care.
I think
Because I feel like if I was a streamer and I signed a deal, and like a lot of this shit isn't even coming from like their main accounts, like it's just people
Mhm.
reporting on the situation. It's like
Yeah.
100 million 2 years. It's like, damn, bro, you just put my whole shit out there, and now
But you're an
everybody knows.
entertainer. You're an
I'm an entertainer,
entertainer.
but niggas like streaming is such a thing where like it's like niggas don't know how much you make them when you stream, like unless it's not like basketball, you know what I mean?
Unless you put
Like
it
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
unless you put
Yeah.
it out there, it's like, damn, what I really want everybody in my life
But
to know that I just made, and
But
I'm
to
about to make 100 million over 2 years.
but
Like,
to be
damn.
fair, the guys who don't have those contracts, like let's say Kyle had a contract with Twitch,
Yeah,
he doesn't, right? But if he did, we wouldn't know. Now, if he
right.
doesn't have a contract, which he doesn't now, people just average out how much he's making based off
off
of
of
how many
subs
viewers, subs, and
and
donos
and
he gets on
ad
average.
revenue.
Oh,
So we
okay.
can
Yeah.
get an approximate number, right? But them releasing that information, if they didn't release it, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Right.
They could just say we got a deal.
I just feel like if I was a streamer, like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, you want to know how much I made? Do the math, nigga. Put in the
Math.
work. But I
Yeah.
don't want no press release telling the nigga, like, hey, bro, you finna make 50 million for 2 years.
Like you signed into an
You
NBA
know, like,
contract. You know what I'm
because
saying?
that's just too much. Like, you just blew up my whole life now. Like, everybody might
Right.
have knew I was a streamer. Everybody might have thought I was,
Broke
successful or
ass.
something.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
don't know I just made 50 million this year.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
be like, oh, Lil Ty doing well for himself. He's on his little he got his little
Yeah,
mic and
yeah.
his little monitors. He's cute. He had some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
put
just
out
blew
I
the whole
just made
spot
50 million, nigga. I'm finna get phone calls from niggas
from
I
all
ain't
family
even
members.
family, they ain't even family, nigga. It's just
And you know what's
Yeah.
crazy is that Castanet, when he did his subathon, somebody had reached out like release saying he made like I think it was like 10 or 20 million dollars,
yeah.
Mhm.
and Twitch made like 40 million or some shit just off his subathon. And Kyle was like, "Bro, like, how do you know this? Why do you know this? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you know this?"
Right.
Like, motherfuckers, I feel like regardless, someone's gonna find out. Someone's
sure.
gonna know. It does
But-
not matter.
But I wanted to go back on like the Twitch shit because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say fuck Twitch, but
It's fucked up.
like they on some shit. But that 70-30 split, that only applies for people who have 350 subs like monthly, which that is only probably that's less than 10% of people on the platform that even qualify to meet those numbers.
Yeah.
So that's not even helping the people that it needs to help. That's only helping the people that are really pulling in, like, because Twitch is a very top heavy
Yeah.
a very top heavy like the people. Most of the viewership on Twitch is from the top 100 niggas. Everybody
Yeah.
below that is getting like 300, maybe 150, maybe 50 viewers. So Twitch they not doing a lot to really support. It's crazy because 350 subs on Kick or on Rumble is literally like $3,000. Like it's almost enough money to support, like to pay rent type shit, to actually make a decent living.
And can I point something out too? Kick is also paying their streamers like you could make a minimum wage on that shit at $17 an hour. That's insane. Like
Yeah.
for anybody that lives in a state where you make less than $15 a month, think about streaming, bro. Like if you funny, you got a little, you know how to play video games, you like talking to people, you good like on a mic. Think about streaming, bro, because
Yeah.
that shit is amazing. I could literally stream to a bunch of people anywhere on the planet, and I'm still gonna make a good solid paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Just treat it as serious as you would treat an actual job, and I'm sure you'll see lots of success.
I
Streaming.
think it's over for Twitch, bro. It's over.
Yeah, Twitch is definitely, their golden years are definitely over. They have too much competition now. There's too many other,
Too much. Yeah.
there's too many other, and Kick is throwing out the bat. Kick and Rumble, obviously they ain't here to play, bro. They here to say, hey, we trying to come up. We trying to compete with YouTube and Twitch, which I think competition is always healthy, bro.
I like it. I love watching streams. I've been watching a lot of streams lately. How about y'all?
Nah,
I
I'm
used-
still not a super stream watcher, dude.
I
Like I
used
watch
to, bro.
clips of like the people that I think are kind of cool. I don't really follow like personalities like that, if that makes sense. Like
I kind of get you.
You
I mean,
know,
I've been
I'm a-
watching a lot. like Kai. I watch Kai, Your Rage, Agent. I've been watching Agent a lot.
Like it's hard for
RDC.
me to just sit down and listen to a nigga just rant and just play a game for hours or some shit. Unless
Yeah,
I'm really trying to learn some tech on the game or some shit. You know what I mean?
that's who I mainly watch like fighting game streamers or people who are just really good at like games. I don't really watch a lot of personality streamers, but I do catch the clips. I watch the
Yeah.
clips of the personality streamers, but as far as like, and even like the people I watch on Twitch play the game, I don't even really. I tune in maybe for 30 minutes, an hour while I'm doing some other shit, and I go about my day. I'm not like I don't know. But it is interesting, like that whole. There's people that enjoy the short form content, and there's people that like that. Like, I want to get that interaction with the streamer, that
Yeah.
want to be in the chat and be,
Yeah.
I'm more of a, I'm gonna catch the clips on YouTube,
Yeah.
type person.
What's up with Andrew Tate? Y'all think this latest round of human trafficking news is fake or
No, I think
got some credibility to it? What's going on?
I think Andrew Tate and his brother, they had their comeback stream. It was actually one of the biggest streams. I think they had 450,000 concurrent viewers when they came back. I think it was either on Rumble or Kick. But yeah, they were talking about the charges, a little bit about the case, and since things are wrapping up, they said like out of the 7 charges, 6 have been dismissed. They still have 1 charge that's like pending, but I think for the most part, this whole the human trafficking allegations are, we can pretty much say that 6 of the 7 charges are gone. 1's pending right now. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. It's looking like the Tate brothers, going back to that what we were saying earlier, how Melly spent 4 years in jail for just for this thing to end in a mistrial. I think the Tate brothers were locked up for no reason, bro. Like,
Where do they live now?
they're in Romania still,
Why?
because
That's where the
ironically,
hoes
and
at, nigga.
no, I think they wanted to live in Romania, right? Because they thought they could get away with like the corruption in Romania. Like, hey, we got money, so like if we ever get in trouble, we can just buy our way out of it, because in Romania that's like a common thing, I guess. But
That backfired.
it definitely backfired. Like, it definitely did not work. Like,
Didn't
so
age well.
yeah, so
He said, "What? Let me show this nigga real quick."
yeah, but they're still in Romania, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. I feel like they should have fled. I mean, they probably. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's more of like they probably got a clause put on them where they can't leave the country or something.
Yeah,
and they
at
just
least not while this shit's ongoing, probably. Yeah, but yeah, I think they moved to Romania so they could get away with more, like, like if you get a DUI, here's $400 to the cops, let them slide. But yeah, apparently Romania, they ain't fucking with bro either, bro. Especially after he kind of blew up as big as he did.
Yeah. He's originally from the UK, right?
Yeah, UK, lived in the US for a little minute, and then I guess moved to Romania. I don't know. I used to know his back when I was doing some research when he initially blew up, but he's been all over the world pretty much. UK, Romania, US.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Hey, I want. I just saw a Twitter post that said Donald Trump walked into a restaurant in Miami and promised to pay for everybody food,
yeah, I
and he
saw that.
walked out without paying anything.
Yeah. Them niggas was happy as hell that they was paying for his food, bro.
Oh my
Like
god,
he was
bro!
supposed to be.
Can you imagine, like this guy I idolize, like this is my fucking
Who did
Lord and
that?
Savior, Donald
Trump.
Trump.
Trump did.
Can you imagine, bro? He's like, I'm paying for everybody in this bitch. And
They
he
all
just walked
clapping
out.
and shit. And then
I ordered up the whole menu,
whole
bro.
menu, nigga.
I ordered up everything. I got everything 3 times over. Fuck out
I
of
got
here.
the filet mignon, nigga.
I got
Extra
everything.
sauce on the side,
fucking
nigga.
tomahawk steak and everything, bro. And now he just walk out. I'm like, damn, bro. Y'all can't let me slide. Like,
Lamb chops and everything. That nigga walk out, don't pay a thing.
shit.
Yeah.
That's how they keep all the millions, bruh.
Y'all seen Home Depot girl story.
Yeah.
What's going on with Home Depot girl?
Yeah, she had to quit her job, bro.
What's going on with that?
So Home Depot girl was, seemingly a regular just woman, that was
Mm-hmm.
posted a picture on IG of her taking a mirror selfie with her, regular Home Depot gear on. Nothing crazy, not sexual, just,
Yeah.
but she was a good looking girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very
that
pretty.
image just blew up, just went crazy, you know what I
Skyrocket.
mean? And she kind of became the poster girl for like wholesome women, pretty wholesome women
A
that
regular job.
making an honest living. That's not OnlyFans or like
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But the internet being the internet, actually found out where she lived, which Home Depot she was at,
They
found out she
doxed
was
her.
in school, started
Mm-hmm.
doxing her and harassing her work and school and kind of blowing up her whole life. So she's kind of been like just
Yeah.
navigating that. Um, yeah, that's Home Depot girl.
Shaq.
Shaq had
Shaq.
What's
reached
Shaq?
out. Yeah.
What's Shaq got to do with it? She took a picture with him.
No,
Nah.
Shaq slid in the DMs. You know what I mean? He
We know what
yeah,
game you playing, Shaq. You
that's what
not
I'm
slick,
saying.
nigga.
I
You not
forget what he
Literally.
slick. I
said
see.
exactly, but he was just like, "Don't let the hate get to you, baby girl. Like,
Ignore the
you're doing
comments. That shit'll
grind,
drive you
enjoy the
crazy.
comments. Yeah, shit like that. Just being inspiring. But niggas kind of was on Shaq like, we see you,
We
we recognize your game.
right.
We're
Nah,
familiar with your game, sir.
nah. Shaq's a shooter, bro. He might not be able to hit them 3-pointers or
Nah,
them
he
free
a
throws.
dunker. He a dunker.
He coming in the DMs
He
dunking,
gonna
bro.
dunk.
Yeah, it's funny, bro. I remember I watched a lot of academics. Academics was talking about when he was in his ex girlfriend DMs. He's like, Shaq was in my ex girl DM. You just seen what this nigga was doing. I'm like, all right, bro. This nigga, my nigga Shaq out here, bro. If she got the verified Shaq probably been in the DMs, bro. But nah, like Home Depot it's sad that her whole shit kind of blew up off of the internet. I mean, she got
Oh,
the
I see the
attention. She was
picture.
yeah. No, I mean she's a
Oh,
great looking girl, bro.
oh.
But like she can't even like she got doxxed. Like the whole internet just fucked up everything she got going, bro. But
Yeah.
hopefully she can find some peace or something because
He said, "Don't read the comments. Stuff like that would drive you crazy. Have a great day. Tell all your boyfriends I said hello."
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it was. Tell all your boyfriends.
yeah,
I said, look.
Shaq,
Shaq a player, bro.
yeah, nah, he
Shaq
know
got
what he's
game.
doing. That's
He
not
got
his first.
game, bro. I'm not
That's
gonna
not
hold
his
you.
first time in the DMs. That's not his first rodeo. He know what to say, bro. Like I
Yeah.
was like, all right, tell your boyfriends I said hello. Hey, you
Hey,
funny, bro.
Shaq
Seen
got
that
game,
picture
bro.
of
He didn't
Shaq
take the
hiding
bait.
behind the small tree.
Yes, bro.
Man, that's
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 that
him.
meme, bruh. Nah, but that's the funny because she didn't take the bait. She said I don't know what she replied back, but I
I
think
think it
what
was just
Shaq.
like, thanks, Shaq. Or some
Yeah,
shit
she
like
just
that.
said thanks, Shaq. But what the answer he was trying to get, he was trying to bait was, you silly, I don't got no boyfriends.
Right,
And then
right,
he's supposed
right.
to be like, all right, let me show you a good time, let me fly you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like.
Yeah,
I know what you was doing, Shaq.
Come on, that's a classic,
Come
bro.
on,
That's a
we all
bro.
classic.
know, bro. We all know.
That's a
That's real
classic.
simple.
She didn't take the bait though, but I saw what you was cooking, Shaq. I saw what you was cooking,
I mean,
bro.
No, that's
Shaq
how
was
you know
really
she
just
a
trying to be
wholesome girl.
wholesome, fool.
And it's
You know.
funny
I mean,
because
Shaq
It
was
is
really just,
wholesome until you put. Look, the crazy thing about that is like it wasn't even included in like that's a whole separate text. He had sent the whole positive shit right, and then in a whole different double text. Hey, tell all your boyfriends I said hi. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
like an
yeah,
extra
bro.
thought that you gotta put on there. Just
Hey,
nah, bro.
bro.
Shaq know what he
You know,
doing,
tell your
bro.
and it's
boyfriend,
funny
you met Shaq, fool. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. But
because
see,
academics posted it. He said the bit just posting about it, and Shaq was like, "I'm just uplifting people. That's what the diesel
Yeah,
do,
bro.
baby. I
yeah,
uplift people. Google
right,
me."
because that's the reason that
Yeah,
approach is
bro.
solid. Because if you do that, nobody can say
Right.
you was
Nobody can
hopping in the
question it.
DMs, right?
No one can say
but
you thirsty. You just Shaq giving
Uh,
good advice. You know what I mean?
but
Like you
but
just
if she come back with the boyfriends and be like, you silly, I ain't got no boyfriend.
what's your
Then
then
it's
you
number?
can
like
just you
you
know
can
what I
hop
mean?
in now. You know what
You don't
I'm
have
I'll
no.
be like,
saying?
you ain't got no
What's
boyfriend. Diesel can
what's
fly you to LA and we can
he gonna say?
do
Like, what's your number? I'm gonna send you a refrigerator.
Look at
this.
us.
And then you gonna walk into a house and you be like, "This is your refrigerator. I just built a house around it."
This is what the
Yeah.
diesel do.
Is it Diesel?
Yeah, it's
Any
crazy.
nigga named Diesel hollering at you, that
Nah,
gotta
shout
be
out.
scary.
Shout out
If
to
I'm a
Shaq,
woman and a nigga named Diesel, nah, I'm a chill.
Hey,
That's
yo,
crazy.
what?
I'm a
Yeah,
chill. I'm a
that's
chill.
kind of
Nah.
wild. What do you mean by that?
Finish
I'm a
that
chill.
sentence.
Nah, I'm
What you
good.
mean by that, bro?
I'm just saying a nigga nicknamed Diesel. That's scary.
Hey,
I feel for the women that get hollered at by a nigga named Diesel. That's all.
Ty, you
Yeah.
gotta say all that with that straw out that drink, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
sipping
man.
on that while you talking about that
I
like
don't even
that?
know what this is. It's like some mango shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is there alcohol in there?
And you don't know what it is
A
you
little
sipping
bit.
on? Trust right there.
Oh God,
You know what I'm saying?
Alizé got him right.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling
What's going on?
great,
What's the
man.
word?
Man,
This is a
feeling
good
good, bro.
episode. This is another good episode. Episode 17.
Hell yeah, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk about the DJ Drama Chain Greasy Neck tour.
Yeah,
But we can save that.
I wanted to. I didn't know when
Let's-
to. You know
hey,
what I
talk
mean?
about it. Talk
I
about
don't
it.
want to ruin no. You know what I mean?
Let me tiptoe because I fuck with Drama, bro.
I
But
fuck with drama
with
too,
drama.
man. I ain't want to just
We ain't got to get into it. We
go
ain't gotta
fuck with
crazy
drama.
on that. You know what I mean? That's
But-
why I was hoping one of y'all would pick it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all didn't
no,
pick it
I
up,
wanted-
so
I
I was
wanted-
like,
I wanted to pick it up, bro. Nah, but basically what happened is DJ Drama wasn't he in Toronto or he was in Canada somewhere,
it was
right?
Toronto.
Toronto, and the top 5 goons allegedly, you know, they took some, and they took some, bruh,
And they
and
shouted out Drake.
but apparently it was pretty bad. Like apparently, didn't they hit him on the head with a Hennessy bottle, like in the club? Like
I didn't hear that.
like
That's crazy.
I was watching the academics coverage of it, like it looked pretty bad, bro. Like there was a lot of blood, like.
I always thought like they got the chain off like an affiliate or something. Was it Drama himself?
Like it was apparently it was. I mean, don't quote me. I'm doing some research right
Allegedly.
now. Allegedly, they hit Drama in the head with a Hennessy bottle, bro, and like took that hoe off of him, bro. Like,
Oh man, that's awful.
yeah. And there were pictures on DJ
He
Academics.
caught his ass lacking like a motherfucker.
But yeah, then
Yeah.
top five was saying, yeah, no, top 5 was like, niggas don't be posting my music and don't really showing fake love, so don't be coming to my city. You gotta check in too, nigga. Like shit like that.
Somebody got the chains back for him, though.
Yeah, no security.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, he
DJ
bought it
Drama
back,
could
right?
get security with him.
I don't know if he bought it back, but
DJ
somebody said
Drama
they sending
ripping
him
up
back.
ass security, fool.
He had to pay reportedly $120,000 to get his chains back.
Damn. Ain't no way I'm paying that back. They can have them hoes.
Nah, sometimes you gotta know.
Nah,
when
I mean, I wouldn't be buying no chain in the first place. Unless I had that type of security. I don't know why you ain't have no security on him, bruh.
But yeah,
He
allegedly he
gotta
got
have
beat up
security on him.
and robbed for not checking in.
Yep.
But you know, prayers up to Drama. I'm glad he got his shit back, and you know, no disrespect over here, bro. It's you gotta be careful out in
Either check in and
Toronto,
pay some
bro.
money. Check in and pay some money, or we take your shit and you pay more money. Like,
Them Toronto demons ain't nothing to joke with, bro. Like I don't know, if niggas be thinking shit sweet in Toronto,
I
bro.
think
but
niggas think Toronto niggas is just, Toronto's this great city where there's no,
Bruh.
it's street niggas everywhere,
There's
bro.
demons
Everywhere you
everywhere,
go.
bro. Yeah, they
So,
is not to be played with, bro. But you know,
yeah, man. Anybody got any closing comments, thoughts? Hell no, this nigga Damian. I thought you gonna say some shit. I thought you gonna say some shit.
He
You
gotta
got
do his
closing.
thing. He gotta do his thing.
I thought about it. And I
Do
was
your
like,
shit,
nah.
nigga.
Do your thing. You do it every time. Come on, you got it.
Which
Hey,
pills
bro,
you
make
got? You got the
sure-
red or the blue one?
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, shit like that. You know
You
what I'm
nigga high
saying?
as shit.
That nigga
In
high
the
as hell.
comments
That
below.
nigga is.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. On the Smoke Podcast.
Hey,
In the
like,
building.
comment, and subscribe. We appreciate
In the
y'all.
building.
man.
Write in the comments
Each
what's your
other's
favorite part of this podcast episode, and we'll see y'all in the next one. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
man.
love you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Not all of y'all.
Not all of
Looking
y'all.
at-
Yeah. Not the
Yeah,
racist.
the one that left that black comment, the brown
Yeah.
Oh
comment.
yeah, well, fuck
We
The
don't
you.
love
racists
you.
out here, fool.
Not
don't
all
love
of
you.
y'all. Some
No
of y'all be
love.
hated.
Unsubscribe. Please.
Nah. Keep
No,
this.
I need that
Keep the
subscription.
Yeah.
I need that,
Ain't
right? Yeah, I
doing
need
nothing.
that.
Ain't no
Yeah.
unsubscribes.
I need that.
Ain't no unsubscribes. Hell no.
Yeah.
Once you
We
locked in,
still
you
don't fuck
locked in for
with you though.
life.
We just don't fuck with you.
Ain't you locked in? Ain't no switching up.
Right.